Good morning, everyone. Or, you know, whatever time it is for you. I don't know. What the heck is this? So I can fix the stuff on the screen. There it is. Alright, we got this. Alright, now we're working. Maybe? Or is it not? Alright. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're working with it. Alright, there we go. Hey. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna get the other one before Isaac joins in. I didn't do squat for grinding because I was busy. Not that we really needed to do a ton anyway. Also, like, I'm glad we did Slip and Slime. My wrist actually is hurting today for, like... I guess, like, it was kind of going hard on FF14 last night, so it, like, makes sense. I've been playing Warrior for, like, a few days, and then I suddenly switched to, like, high-level samurai stuff, so it's like, oh, yeah, that's gonna shock my wrist a little bit. And my sandwich to not stick to the paper towel, please. I hate cooking things on paper towels for this reason, but for whatever reason, the people that make these things are like, you gotta cook it on a paper towel. And I'm like, okay, I guess I could do that. Yes, phone. Alright, I'm gonna open my drink. There you go. Drink opening ASMR. Complete. Trying to see if I can figure out where to go for the thing that we want to do here. I want to say it's this big house. You kidnapped my Cynthia, didn't you? Bro, we just walked in here. I'm sorry, I flew off the handle just now. Got your daughter, if you ever want to see her again, you better cough up. Come with 5,000 gold. So I think we're in a position that we can just deal with this without paying the gold. Where's he at? I'm actually curious. Yeah, he just up and vanishes. All right, so fine, have it your way. I don't know if I ever did this. Big and little. I love thinking of monsters, right? And there's just a dude. Alright, we're gonna be like that. Let's dazzle you. Now try again. You know what? We'll just go with the attacks. We got one of them. Oh, the shout attack all of a sudden. Alright, let's do one more sap. Iris is like mega hurting today. Ow. See if this is the right hand for the wrist brace. I'm not organized in my room right now. I think this is. It is. I guess it's not technically a wrist brace, but... Alright. Yeah, we got this one in the bag, though. Oh, boo. Yeah, how much gold did you guys have? 374 to your name. Get out of here, dude. Go away. You've only gone and saved my life. How can I ever repay you? I owed all this fine bunch of heroic folk. You saying you gave those kidnappers a thick ear and sent them packing? I'm very glad to hear it. I like to say, it's like, look, I don't have anything for you right now. But we'll find a way. I appreciate, like, hey, like, we don't have anything, and like, man, you didn't even have 5,000 gold to rub together, like, for this. Like, it would not surprise me if, you know, you don't have anything to just give to a stranger. I mean, you might, like, if you just gave me, like, a seed of strength or something, I'd be like, that's pretty good. You know, cause we're getting quite restless waiting for my old man. Ask my daughter a little bit about what went on back there. According to Cynthia, if you hadn't shown up when you did, she could have been in real danger. It's a seed of life. You know what? I would be honored to accept the seed of life. That's pretty good. A big price for something so little. Alright. I mean, you got a big house, but like, I have to imagine 5,000 gold is a lot. Even for what I assume to be the leader of this town. What was the other thing? Oh, no, it was buying the enchanted armor. Yeah, we didn't even have 5,000 gold. Oh, and I gotta check this. Alright, well, I get to have a talk on Saturday then. I'm tired of this hour's nonsense. Alright, so I guess let's press to the inn real quick. Just so we're ready wherever we go. Alright, so Could we go anywhere from Amor? That was a bit of a dead end. Like, there might be the path north. Like, we'll walk there and get some money, because we still need money for other stuff. Alright, well, there's nothing there. There's the tower. There's a tower. I don't think we can get there. Yeah, so I know of a couple places that we can go. Yeah, but there's the tower. Well, okay, again, a tower. We don't know what tower this is. Okay, well, this looks like Moon Mirror Tower. What I'm gonna do... Let me get my laptop out real quick. Pain on my butt. I'm really gonna clean up in here later today. Today's a busy day for me, and I don't want it to be. But it might be better for my wrist, so... yeah, I'll take that into consideration here. I'll let it turn on. Or wake up from sleep mode, rather. Okay, let me... Okay. So there's nothing extra here. I don't really care, Microsoft. Stop giving me the notices. And I've mentioned it before, but half the reason I do really like doing the retro achievement stuff is because I've discovered some extra stuff to these games that I don't think I ever would have otherwise. Some of them are fun, some of them are not. Some of them are just small things, but I do really like doing it. Here's Isaac. Hello?
Hello?
Hello! Try again.
I can see.
Because all I heard was
Excellent.
Yo, what's up, Hasu?
Hello.
Hasu, are you ready for us to roll below 40 again tonight?
Yippee!
Yesterday was a marvelous display of rolling capabilities. We did the alliance raid. I think Hasu rolled like an 8 on a need, and I rolled
Excellent.
like a 13 on a piece of gear that I wanted. I rolled a 13 on a minion. I think like my rolls for a mount were like 13 and 39, or 13 and 68. There was like a 39. You know, yeah, it was a 9. Okay, it was spectacular. Hasu, with my luck, I feel like I'm right there with you. I'm only I had like 33 tokens. I'm only like 17 tokens behind you. Good morning, Moxo. Not much. Ooh. Iron.
I made cheese fries.
You have cheese fries? Pog. Transfer to Millie. You're the brand new owner of an Iron Kuros because it's 10 better. Yes. Millie is the sister of Terry. It's a bit of a spoiler, but also not, because we played Dragon Quest Monsters already, and they're just like really upfront with that.
Can she do a Buster Wolf?
No, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Buster Wolf. That's the only way to say it. It's always correct.
It appears to be an ordinary mirror. Wait, hold on. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Ah, there we go. Okay. You should have turned back when you had the chance. Corpse Sickle. I love this music so much. It's so good. Wow, that was a crunch.
Oh, sorry.
Just-
Didn't realize they were the crust was so crispy.
I was just taking a... That was a crisp crunch. It was just more how crisp it was. I was like, holy shit, did you like eat right in the microphone? Which I know you didn't, but I don't remember what they got. No, what it... So I saw like a reaction TikTok like where like it's the dual side by side, like one guy's just watching someone else do something. And the guy was like cooking like I think it was like a chicken leg, and it just kind of acts like he's writing notes like about the recipe or whatever. The end, he bites into it. There's like this like crisp crunch sound. He's like, he doesn't make the sound, but like that's all I got. And it's rare for a proper food TikTok to make it to me, because I don't look at any of that stuff.
Yeah.
All I usually see are food abominations.
Yep.
I heal myself. I'm gonna cast Buff on Isgon because I feel like I have to keep healing him. Oh, they switched over to Carver's. Like, oh, that one's too hard to hit. Hit the other guy.
Wait, this guy's AC is 25.
What are we doing?
Quick, get the guy who has an AC of 16.
All right, we got one. Been slowly whittling down the others with the boomerang.
Yep.
I'm still honestly surprised, just going to the talk of like AC and stuff. I'm surprised when we ran that one shot that Fizzban's magic shield was not the ability that was the most useful.
Yeah.
Like, it was for the one random encounter. But... Alright, there we go. This encounter's just rough.
But again, I just think that, you know, that's why the as exists, so that way the casters can, you know, whip out their big ass AoEs or just do their AoEs without, you know, fear, because the marshals are likely fighting the mech.
I'm also slightly annoyed at the boss because you never really took me down with damage until like the very end. You just took out like almost all of my HP with just chip damage by throwing kobolds at me over and over.
Yeah. There was also something that it's like, I noticed like a few days later is there might have been the chance that I was running the stat block technically wrong. In the last phase, because of its takeoff and drop. Because I don't know if it is specifically the next turn, like the next turn. So it would like fly up and then it would be someone else's turn and then it would fall. Or if it was specifically its next turn, it would fall and then, you know, proceed as normal. Because if it is, it flies up in the air 15 feet and then sits there until its next turn. It only has one attack that has a 20-foot range, and it can only do that once. So it's like, if there was a point where I'm like, yeah, it flies up, and then, you know, I don't think it attacked anyone. When it was up in the air, I don't think. So I don't think I screwed it up, but that's still like a thing of like, I don't think it's explained well enough. Because all it says is like the next turn.
The problem is if it is actually like the literal next turn, that's way too good. Because that just screws over somebody based on their initiative count. It's like, I jump up, alright, the next, I jump up, do my attack, alright, it is now the next turn, I drop.
Yeah, but that's the point of it, though. I mean, not to fuck somebody over.
No, but like, there's also like, there's straight up no way to avoid it if it's the next turn, because it's just like, all right, it's the next turn, drop, take a bunch of damage. Like it is very much an unavoidable attack.
Okay. Bite consumed. Okay, never mind. I will take a sip then.
You could keep going while I blow my nose. I can still listen.
Look, I don't know how loud you blow your nose like me. But say you are adventurer A, right?
Yeah.
So you just ended your turn. The mech then floats above your head before adventurer B's turn. It is now adventurer B's turn. They can now try some way to get you out from under it using either their own movement or a spell or something. So then when adventurer B ends their turn, it then drops. So then if they got you out on their turn, you are safe. Because they specifically mention that is something like the players should be able to coordinate and do of like,
well, yeah, but there's barely anything that lets you actually move like that.
Monks, barbarians.
Yeah, they can.
If you take the dash action.
They can move, but they don't get a chance to move. That's what I'm saying.
No, but that's why it's another person's responsibility to get you out.
And I think that's terrible design.
It's not terrible design.
Yes, it
is.
It's
teamwork.
Because there's nothing you can do. That is specifically relying on specific party comps to be able to move them out like that without taking a bunch of damage. That is specifically relying on somebody having various movement abilities to avoid taking a ton of damage. If that is the intended design, it would be like, no, we fully expect you to have a monk or barbarian or...
They don't fully expect.
Then how else are they supposed to get out?
Remember, if you dash, you have 60 feet of movement. It's only a, 15-foot square.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it is
but it's
three
not,
squares
if
of
it's
danger.
Not, if it's not the person whose turn, who's underneath it, then they don't have a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like I said, there's usually a marshal that is nearby. So that marshal is always able to use their action to scoop somebody else out if they are not the ones who are going to be squashed. That's what I'm saying. And if there is nobody nearby, it's not going to be close enough to anybody in the first place then. So then it's just going to be up in the air 15 feet. And then it's going to drop on nobody if you have a bunch of casters.
I mean, it still just makes it feel like a terrible attack.
Look, obviously the intent is hoping no adventurer gets pinned underneath it and takes 20 damage and then is considered restrained underneath it. But I'm just saying it's not perfect monster design, but it is at least a design of, no, it allows the players to use their actions for something other than I hit the thing. And that's what players like.
I still don't see the point of the attack. I really don't. Like, I feel like there could have been something better for that, because it's just like all this reads to me is like the purpose of this attack is for it to never work.
Not necessarily never work, but a threat. It is a thing of like, better watch out. Like you don't want this to land on you, right?
Yeah, but any self-respecting party is never going to let that attack work. It is literally all or nothing.
Look, I think that's better than, okay, this thing always, like, shits damage on you. There's got to be something that just doesn't hit sometimes.
I mean, we can go into the number of problems I thought that boss fight had, but I'm not going to do it again.
Because again, at that level, things have like a plus 12 or plus 14 to hit. At least a plus 12. So it's like, the chances of them missing with a normal attack is very slim. So it's like, yeah, it just has a bunch of auto damage.
Like I said,
like,
there's a number of problems I have with that boss fight. If you folks can see me, that means you must be just like me, but you don't seem to have any problems with your visibility. Here, have the cold water.
Spleesh.
That stuff freezing. What's the... Hey, I'm visible. All it took was a cold shower. I'm Ashlyn. I'd love to tell you more, but my name's the only thing I remember. Can you imagine being an invisible amnesiac? I had so many questions and no one to ask. I hate using the magic water here. Is there a boss at the top of this tower? You know what? Magic water is easy enough to get from the casino. Where the heck did I put it? Is it Millie that has it? Yes. 40 MP. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, hold on. Bunny ears are better.
Bunny.
B equals better. B is for bunny. I hate these things. Look at that chin.
Chinva.
Should probably go after that one. Nice crit. You know what would be so rude? If you had to, like, get the mirror to copy everyone for the bestiary.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to say your name, but hello, Maori. Mori?
Hello.
Alright, this might open the other door after this encounter.
I'm just looking for the lamp, man.
Nope. Out of here. No lamp to be found. Here we are.
Orb.
Orb.
Yeah.
for a lamp not found. It's true.
Scent took it.
Who took it?
Scent.
Oh. Goodbye, lamp.
Scent took it when he moved up in the company.
Goodbye, lamp. Weird fishnet leg lamp. Or whatever it was.
I think it was just a really nice, like, decorative lamp.
It was a long lamp. I don't remember. Clink. It was a leg and a fishnet and a high heel. I knew it! I knew
It was.
I just... It's also like a... Oh, jeez. No, there was a... Games Done Quick during the COVID years. The prize guide at his house had like a lamp that got memed on. I think it was also a fishnet lamp. They really like transforming into Carver.
Yeah, have you seen him?
I mean, it's true. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Pretty lady.
Me win woman.
Me. Games Done Quick lamp.
I was just about to type that in.
Okay, it was just a really nice lamp. It also was long. Scent grates on your nerves. You either really like scents or you don't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Carver. I know you're dazzled, but hit him. There you go.
But now you don't have to deal with him because he got his promotion like 2 years ago.
Now it's Game and Shout, right?
I think so.
I like Game and Shout.
Mm.
Yeah, I love that I looked up Games Done Quick lamp, and my allergies are killing me. There's just a post from them on Twitter that is just a picture of the chair with the lamp next to it and nothing else. That's how I found it.
Excellent.
Speaking of
Oh
lamp,
man, 3 of them.
ow! That hurt.
It sure did.
It's just like,
Miles, what are you doing? There's braziers back there.
that's like right there. Heal, Carver up.
Carver, like, look, there's braziers back there. Go at the brazier. There's just a Jafar. What am I doing here? What?
No, that's a vizier. Reminds me, I was watching Team 4 Star just randomly, just in the background while I was doing something. And they mentioned the movie Sausage Party, and it's the one good joke in that movie. And it's the only thing I know about this movie at all, other than apparently the fact they didn't credit half the staff. But there's a guy in this movie who's apparently just like a big old jerk. And anytime he would say, like, you know, like the name of like a food or an object or something, you know, they would pop out. It's like, you talking to me? It's like, no, shut up, go away. And it's like that bit, he's like, that bit's not good, but the best part, he goes, okay, so and a bottle of like actual queso just pops out. You talk to him, he's like, oh, you know that's a stretch. Come on. I see it in the reflection. I'm just making sure. Nothing down here. Okay. It reminds me of that. It's just like, go to the brazier. You mean me? No, that's vizier. That's different. A hidden staircase.
Wow. That's crazy.
I saw it in the mirror. Okay. What does this do? Nope. For some reason I thought crack was lower on the list. Nice crit.
Just with how tall this tower is, it reminds me of like a Golden Sun dungeon.
I was thinking I might take a break.
Just like go through this big ass tower.
I don't want to close the door. Art style in this game reminds you of Golden Sun. I can see it from the little I remember.
Oh yeah,
I can see it.
I thought that in one of the early cutscenes. That was like the sprites. Because I think it was like when we first got out of town and was talking to Buddy. I'm like, oh wow, this reminds me of Golden Sun.
Buddy, I think, also just looks like a Golden Sun character.
Yeah.
Like, just someone who has played a bunch of Dragon Quest, Buddy does not look like a Dragon Quest design.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because he's Canadian there, bud.
Sun developer. Camelot.
Behold, room.
I wonder where Rosmira is.
I wonder.
I wonder. We.
And then you have to fight the mirror.
Hey, that's it, Rosmira.
You have to fight her.
It's
for the
even
mirror.
prettier than I thought. Well, I'm glad I got to see it. Guess this is where we part ways. Only thing is, where am I supposed to go? You guys seem alright. You haven't tried anything funny anyway. I think I'll keep going with you. She sure is bossy. Not that I have room to talk. Because he also is just like, hey, you want to join up? Alright, here we go. So this statement wounds me just a little bit, like by proxy, because I've not played Golden Sun. But I couldn't remember the company that did Golden Sun. Camelot Co. Ltd. is a Japanese video game developer established in 1994, blah blah blah. It is known for developing sports games, particularly in Nintendo's Mario franchise. That's definitely what it's known for.
Yep.
This wounds me by proxy a little bit.
Yeah, Golden Sun doesn't exist. It's a figment of everyone's imagination.
What do you mean, Witch King? I'm talking about our King Somnus. You understand why I'm so against Nintendo using... Yeah, I know. It's because they'll just fade into the background. Trust me, I am aware. Can I use it here? Alright, so we are at 59,100 gold. Oh my god! She's level 2!
What the hell?
What did they
Why?
do to you? She looks so angry.
Yeah. Got those angry eyebrows.
She reminds me of somebody from Dragon Ball, and I can't place it. I think that's like the Chi-Chi face.
Kinda.
It's that just... I know it's the Toriyama art style and all, but just like that face particular is like bring something to mind.
Oh my god, I can't believe this one Toriyama character looks like another Toriyama character. That's crazy.
You would be surprised how many distinct designs Toriyama has. It's crazy.
I know.
It's honestly crazy. There are not that many lookalikes. Like,
which then makes that reverse of that statement also funny.
yeah. Because it's like, with as many characters and monsters as Toriyama has drawn in his lifetime, I would not believe, or I would not be, upset. It'd be like, yeah, this character just looks like another one he made. And the reason I'm annoyed at Hiro Mishima doing it with his fairy tale characters, like, you haven't drawn nearly the same amount of characters Toriyama has. You got some creativity left in there, I'm sure. Alright, we need to go to a well. That one girl on the project. Oh, I know who you're talking about. What's her name?
I think it's Yanta.
Dragon Ball.
Is Yanta? I know it starts with a Z.
Zangya.
Yeah.
She doesn't have... Zangya has the thinner eyes, but... the same expression. I know I had the Z. You know what? Let's look up a picture of Launch. Just... Launch.
Lunch.
Bill Lunch. Can I get a bigger picture? Or at least not one that's like shrunk down? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems closer to Launch.
Majin 21 is probably still going to remain a peak Toriyama design to me.
I'm thinking. I don't know if I can disagree with that statement. As much as I like some of the Dragon Quest characters, I don't think I can disagree.
Yeah.
Majin 21's pretty solid.
You're like, look at your notepad. Yeah, no notes. That's just correct.
Because I just thought, I was like, all right, I have to like filter through all the designs. I'm like, no, I don't. I can't find a flaw in that statement. Immediately was like, oh, the step on me mommy character. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. Like, there is no character that Toriyama has ever designed that comes close to that energy. Not that I can think of.
Yeah, but you also have two flavors. You have the woman who would step on you, and then you have the good version that wouldn't do that.
That isn't as good design-wise. Anyway,
I mean, it's true. The black Scalera is very good.
I don't know. I'm just partial to the outfit.
Scalera? Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that word. No one knows how to pronounce it.
Yeah, but that's literally the only difference between like the good version and like the evil, because you have normal 21, which is the scientist.
Android 21. All right. So, of the androids that we, so I'm using my laptop, which I have not used for a lot of Google searches. So, which android do you think was the first one that popped up on suggested search?
I'm thinking.
We have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we have 13 through 21. Which one do you think?
My guess would be 18.
Your guess was 18?
Mm-hmm.
Vicur is 21 or 18. What's your final answer?
Yeah.
You were both
That's
wrong.
my final answer.
You were both wrong. It was 17. I just typed in, I typed in Android and space, and the first one was 17.
God damn it.
I'm honestly surprised it was 17, but not like super surprised. I'd have been really surprised if it was like anything other than 17, 18, or 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the one thing that holds me back from Android 21's like good design is I don't like the red and black, or the red and blue suit thing. I don't like it.
Yeah, but that's scientist one.
Yeah?
There's a good version of the Majin.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Is they only changed the Slara?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's otherwise nothing different.
All right, so we have a good version of Peak. I can't even tell you if bad, why hot, because it doesn't matter. There's a good version. I can't do that.
No. She has the whites of the eyes that are not black, and then she has blue eyes instead of red.
Okay. Blue eyes, pink Machin. It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is the genuine object. This mirror, we can reveal Murdoch's true colors. We must now formulate a new plan. Your courageous cooperation in this plan would be most appreciated. Come to the conference room downstairs later tonight. And then it was tonight.
Wow.
He may never sleep, but I do. Could you head upstairs? I'll, meet you there. Yeah, there's something I just noticed about this, about Captain Blade and Captain Rusty, which is really funny. But I don't want to say it until the big plot twist is revealed. He's dying. What's happening? You're absolutely positive that was Raw's mirror you brought. Yes. Regardless, it has done something. The moment His Majesty peered into it, this happened. Can't even begin to fathom how the mirror could do this to him. Bleh. I'm Somnus, leader of... Ah! The mirror just comes out on its own. We're gonna snooze the ad. Why is the mirror sparkling like that? I see. Your Majesty. You're a woman. No, he's not doing that. What's devilry? Quick, get her into bed. The throne room fell silent. Those assembled thought it best to keep the king's metamorphosis a secret for now. Ugh. My allergies are destroying me, dude.
Allergy.
You transformed into a woman. This is my true form, my friend. I am not King Somnus. My name is Apnea. I just got that. All right. Do you understand the puns?
No.
It's all based around sleep. Somnia, like insomnia.
Oh, yeah. Understood.
King Somnus. The queen is Apnea. I definitely did not understand that the last time I played. Oh, they snuck that one in there.
Where have I heard that name before? I think I had heard it from an ad.
I think I heard it in my medical textbook.
There was a town crier.
Yours for only $9.99 gold. But wait, there's more.
We'll throw in a free nightcap.
Could you? That would be so funny to have as like a bit. Instead of like the one shot where it had like the traveling like shop with us and just did advertisements, it's the town crier. It's like there's like 3 advertisements a day, so you have to pay like a ton of money to get him to do it.
Yeah.
He's doing like a whole bit trying to sell the products. It's a guy with a thaumaturgy stone just shouting out in the middle of town square. Buy your new sword from Steve's Swords today. The town crier advertiser. Does that mean our nation never had a king in the first place? I'm afraid the true King Somnus is in Murdoch's clutches. Or perhaps Somnus is none other than Murdoch himself. What? Speak sense, woman. Whatever gave you such an outlandish idea? Afraid I can't say. I just know it is the truth. I don't know why I know, but I know. Perhaps some past event in the real world flashed across the mirror and into my mind. I imagine this must all be very hard for you to understand, you inhabitants of this world. You believe me, don't you, Captain Rusty? Rusty, I'm sorry. My name's Blade, not Rusty. Though it is odd how the name Rusty reverberates within my mind. And you're Isgon, right? You've certainly grown. Anyway, let's not let last night's events delay us in facing Murdoch. The final confrontation. I cannot talk today. Will reveal everything, including how I became King Somnus in this world, I should add. Well, anyway. Carver's like, I am so lost.
Can you explain this in Magic the Gathering terms?
Alright, well, we have to run, because Ashlyn is going to die as soon as, like, anything breathes at her. Dead. Yeah, we didn't get the truth about the worlds, did we? Not yet.
I don't think so.
Let's figure out where we're going. Queen, you're coming with us for a while. I hope you're aware of this. You're going on an adventure.
Oh boy, I love an adventure.
Hey, you want to go back to the real world? You want to see yourself sleeping? Far to the southeast of Somnia. I believe... Yeah, it's past that checkpoint, but... While we're in the ad break, we're going to do some menuing. It's about to start
And
here
I'm
soon.
gonna get water.
Also, congratulations, with Ashlyn here, we finally have a proper mage. Actually, I think Ashlyn might be okay. Defense-wise and HP-wise, she's actually got decent enough stats. Agility ring. Let's give that to Carver. He's slow enough. He can use it. Alright, let's get like 1 or 2 encounters under our belt. I want to get some money and put it in the bank so we don't lose it. Come on, where's the button? I have to set the controller down. Oh my god. I hate how the armrest is like slightly off on this chair because I can just hear it moving every so often. $1,000 more gold so we can buy that armor. Alright, well, we'll put Ashlyn through her paces, and if it comes down to it, we can farm for stuff. We got like a whole squad though now. And the ad's almost done. What spells do you know? It's pretty solid. It's just a court. Oh, jeez. Yeah, can we save my game? I've been playing for like an hour and I haven't saved. Now, we've technically That's right, I loaded a save state. I didn't actually save last time we streamed. Whoops. That'd have been real unfortunate had that gone away. Alright, we don't have... No one has safe passage, I think. Nope. Resilience up by 1. Lovely. Alright. Alright, we might be in for some grinding for her. But let's see what we can get. Deadly dodos! I, for some reason, remember you guys being a pain. Oh, lovely. Okay. It's you guys that are a pain. The guard works confuse on a hit. Lovely. I might be able to just grind in here with that much money. Alright, now maybe we'll learn Sizz and a lot of these encounters will become suddenly easier? Sizz? Sizz? Only resilience +1? Damn. Alright. Those dodos have a fair bit of HP. Alright, looks like we definitely want to fight the Guardvarks for money. Not that we really have much of a choice, but, you know, it's nice to know where the money comes from. Wow! I just want to point that... Okay. So Carver got hit and got confused. Then got hit, returned to his senses, and got confused again by the same attack. That's too much for Carver, man. You got a level up out of it, at least. Let's just use heal all, because we'll probably be leaving before we... Before we hit the boss. I think Down has something for us. Burning Men. I have a feeling you are weak to ice. Anything down here? Love their little wiggly feet. I love the enemy designs of this game. They're so good. There's a chest over there. Hey, look at it. Let's see you. Yeah, I think we're honestly strong enough for this, this section. But I think Ashlyn just needs more spells to be really useful. Just like a few more. I don't think there's any other point that we need to, like, have a set level, right? I'm just checking. There's like some other conditions, but I saw something. I was like, hold on, where was it? Ah, okay. No, okay, we did the one achievement that was like, yeah, you can't do it with a level higher than this. Wait, hold on. Chest right here. An iron helmet. Alright, well, 6-1, half dozen the other here, really. Is there a chest up there, then? You know what? Dazzle the dodos. Nice. And they still all hit anyway. Love it. Why do I even try sometimes? There we have 800. Because if I can get the enchanted armor for somebody, then we're pretty solid. That's Pokemon confusion. It's true, and Sand Attack. I thought that would kill. All right. I might also consider buying a better weapon for Ashlyn. I don't know if we can get her anything other than the Thorn Whip, but we can at least try. Is there anything up here? There's this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I went to bathroom while I was already up. But now I have a bloody nose. Yee!
That's where my allergies went. They went to you. Then came back.
So I was like, yeah, I feel like I could blow my nose before I come back. And I'm like, oh, that's a little bit of blood in that.
Lovely.
Am I having a bloody nose? And yep.
Oh boy, it's winter.
Oh boy, I love dry weather. I mean, to be fair, it's like 5 degrees here, so the air is pretty thin and dry.
I'd ask if you were exaggerating, but I know where you live.
Europe.
You don't live in Europe.
Europe. True, I don't.
Stretched a little for that one. Surprised you haven't had more of those when you go to Vegas since it's so dry there. I don't know what it is about dry weather. I don't know if it's hot and dry will do it, or if it's just cold and dry. I don't know enough about any of that stuff.
Shrubbago.
Ah, so that was a dead end. All right. Sweet, we can zoom into Underkeep. Let's go to Somnia. Let's get our money. Hate getting a hair in my mouth. I was like, bleh, 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 bleh. Alright, let's withdraw our money. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here... Oh my god, hold on. Alright, okay. So to restart over, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save state when purchasing the or before purchasing the enchanted armor. Not that I doubt that it's gonna be good, but if it turns out it's like, this is like, 5 better or something, I'm like, I might just reload the save state and save our money after getting the achievement here. Really? Alright, here you go.
Wow. Yeah, I thought I never said it.
Enchantingly good. How good is this? Holy shit.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Put that on 1,000,000, just like make her indestructible. I actually think it's better to put it on Ashlyn here.
Yeah, bravo.
Let's hold off. I'm gonna overwrite my save state so I don't accidentally like load back in somehow. I think if we go anywhere other than we have to go to Haggleton. The shops here aren't gonna have anything, I don't think. She just kind of vanishes. All right. Holy water. Is it a market town called Haggleton? Yes.
Yerp. I made the joke in episode 1 of there was like Barterton is right down the road.
The other thing is Weaver's Peak is a Weaver's town. So, you know. We have Port Haven, Wellshire. All Trades Abbey is a classic. We have Somnia. I think Amor is technically our best bet for armor and stuff. And the shops didn't change going to the Dream World, so... Like, the stuff is good, I just don't know if we need to grind for it right now.
Yeah.
Alright, the big thing I want to grind for is a weapon. A chain whip for 1200. Sell 2 bronze knives. I don't even know where we got them. Cannot be sold.
Now that you bought it, it's priceless.
Yeah, we spent 7,000 gold. I don't want to sell it by accident. Alright, so one of those...
Sorry, best I can do is 2,000.
Alright. This might be a little bit of a waste, but, like, it's higher than 1 damage. Oh, we can tell them about Rosmere. Hold on. I didn't know if we could do this. Alright, well, we told them.
We did it.
We had a text box. All trades. I think eventually we get a faster way to do this. Hey, look, it's the queen. Anyway.
Wow.
Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna put the enchanted armor on Ashlyn just so she's on par. I think... Yeah, that puts everybody at around 80-ish defense. Carver's a little low. He's at like 67, I think, but...
He's got HP.
Yeah, he's got HP.
the Blissey theorem.
If it works.
It's like, so what if you have low defense? You have a fuck ton of HP. It's all good.
yeah, my defense is 5, but I have 2,000 HP. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, I love Blissey so much.
Another thing I heard just yesterday, but while listening to TFS Talk Pokemon, was like, yeah, apparently like one of the grinding strats for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald was like, if you could get a friend that had 6 Blissies in a secret base, you could just
Yep.
challenge them over again.
Yep.
It's like, well, first off, you have to have a friend, and it's like, will I have a friend that that plays Pokemon, but will that friend also raise 6 Blissies?
I mean, I would.
Lest we forget, Blissey does not level up fast.
No.
I would hazard a guess and say it might be on the slowest growth rate.
Blissey also really doesn't have an amazing move pool.
It might not be great.
I think Blissey is like a good casual Pokemon, but it's definitely like on the lower end of the good casual Pokemon.
Oh, I did think of something. So it would take a lot of work to do. But I had like a flash of inspiration, and somebody's probably already thought of this.
Bravo.
But I've been like, it just kind of nagged at my mind that like the way that Nuzlockes were done pre Sword and Shield, and like you can do a Sword and Shield, but like Scarlet and Violet you definitely can't do it, is you would do like the first Pokemon you encountered randomly on a route, that would be what you used. Oh, we learned this. Neat. But with Scarlet and Violet, the way it does it, you can't do that. So the idea I had, and this would be usable for other generations too, is you would basically have just like, all right, on this route, there are these Pokemon. And it's not a randomize of those Pokemon, or you're not randomizing those Pokemon, but you're putting on a list and going like, all right, pick a random one. That's the one I have to catch. The first one the first Poochyena I run into, I have to catch it. If I kill it, route's dead. And that would work for Scarlet and Violet. You'd have to like settle on kind of like Bingo, but not really. But it would be a way to like force the Nuzlocke spirit into a thing without wild encounters and without, because like if you run out of like the first town in Scarlet and Violet, those like same like 2 Pokemon are always going to be there, like the first thing, because it's not a grass tile, it's these Pokemon spawn here on Route 1, these Pokemon spawn here on Route 1, and then these spawn at the end of Route 1. So yeah, it'd be like kind of like you could do a bingo challenge with it. But the idea would be just like, I have this randomized list of Route 1, or this list of Route 1 Pokemon, and the random generator said, hey, you have to catch Pikachu.
Yeah.
Nuzlocke are fun. They're definitely time intensive, but they're fun. And I have to agree with what TFS has said in their myriad Nuzlocke that they've done. I do like that it says, hey, this random thing that you'd never use otherwise, you've got to use it.
Yep.
And like, if you want a challenge, technically it's not that hard, but
the real challenge with the Nuzlocke is giving yourself level caps.
Yeah.
That makes it like way more difficult just by that alone.
Yeah. Arvin's TFS again. The way they did it is they would always base it off of the gym's ace.
Yeah.
And like, okay, like we're not gonna go any higher than that. And in the case of the Elite Four, they would level for like around the champion. Which sometimes is a little odd. Because like the champion would be like 15 levels higher than the schmucks at the beginning. So whoever like the first two members are would get like absolutely trashed.
The Shield's an okay time.
Yeah, Shield
is fun. The story is not great.
The only thing to consider with Shield is if you want it to be a because this is what TFS ran into because they did Shield as well. You either need to limit yourself on healing in some way, or you need to constantly be switching out your Pokemon because they were like fighting trainers. They were like ignoring wild Pokemon and stuff, and they were still over leveled for like a majority of the mid game, and were like finding it really easy. So that might be something to consider. Yeah, the other thing that they did, and because they were streaming, they had it a little bit easier. But like for the raids, they did all right. Every stream, they got a raid catch, and after every gym battle, they got a raid or no, maybe not a raid, a raid or wild area catch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did. That's how they did the wild area. You never done Nuzlocke do that yet? That's fair. It's just something to keep in mind if it because they stopped doing healing in trainer battles, like 75% of the way through because they were finding it too easy. What's the hardest one? It's either Gen 4 or 5. Like Platinum or Black and White.
I think it's Black and White.
I think it's because the crit rate's obnoxious.
Yeah, the crit rate is really high, and it was still in the generation gap of where it was still like 2 times damage.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 1 in 16 or like 1 in 8 or something.
Yeah, I've never tracked EVs and IVs. The only thing I've ever looked at is, does this Pokemon have higher attack or special attack? That's it.
Yeah.
You can ask Isaac, I don't care about Pokemon meta. I think it's dumb.
You sure don't. You're like, I don't care if Absol's a bad dark type attacker. I'm gonna use it.
I used Absol in all of BDSP, Super Luck, Night Slash, and Black Glasses. Let's go.
Look, at least your boy is good in ZA.
Hell yeah, he is. Because he's earned it. I don't like these guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these things have so much HP. I thought they'd be dead. Or maybe I need to grind a bit more. Dazzle?
Oh, yeah.
Snooze. Nice. Maybe casting sap on these guys? well, they die, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to vary my party when I play Pokemon casually. Like I used Absol for all of BDSP once I got it. So the next game that I play that has Absol in it, I probably won't use it because it's like I've already used it. I've used it in a playthrough. Have something else have a chance to shine.
I actually did that with ZA. That it's just like, yeah, I have my Gardevoir, but as soon as I got like a Starmie, I'm like, nah, man, you're on the team.
It's definitely. It's not like I have to do, but I definitely found Pokemon way more enjoyable when I'm using things that I've never used before.
Yeah.
And it made me really sad that Scarlet and Violet Gengar doesn't have Toxic. He was so close to being, like, busted.
Yeah, well, I think Gengar has it back in ZA, so...
Good! No, okay, yeah, Starmie's design is not... it's lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy. Look, I'm not gonna dispute that. But it's the best.
Yep.
I will never not get tired of the Starmie memes. They're so funny. Alright, let's try it this way. I need to mid-heal Carver, because he has, like, no HP. Oh, you're in a separate group, you jerk. I didn't realize it until I hit B already. Oh, you...
Haha, funny.
Funny indeed.
Haha, funny group. It's like you could make like a funny like stalling Gengar for the Royale mode of like, yeah, you have toxic spikes.
Yeah, because the build I had was... I think I had Shadow Ball, Venoshock, Hacks, and maybe Hypnosis for a final move.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have replaced Hypnosis, but Toxic in a heartbeat. Because it was just so much better. But, like, yeah, if I could have had Toxic, that'd have been so good for that setup. Alright. I might have to evac out of here after that one battle. That one battle is rough. I'm trying to remember what my BDSP team was off the top of my head, and I don't think I do. I also used a Honchkrow for a bit.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna have to play ZA this weekend and get myself ready for the DLC.
He may not appear in his true form, he is Murdaugh nonetheless. Do not be fooled by his traps. I would like you to carry Ra's mirror from now on. Keep it at the ready. Alright. Door is firmly locked. Trying to figure out. See you. Hit that. Hit this one.
Then we have Orange Piccolo Fairies.
Orange Piccolo. Their guide.
Yeah,
on Keep going.
speaking of Dragon Ball, real quick, I've occasionally been seeing Callie playing Kakarot clips on Twitter, and apparently she doesn't know like hardly anything about Dragon Ball, so some of the stuff is like very funny coming from somebody who like doesn't know Dragon Ball. I'm like, man, this is great. That might be a playthrough I go back and watch the VODs for.
Oh wow, okay, this achievement sucks.
Well,
Everyone agrees that this one sucks. Alright.
is it beating Murdoch without armor?
No. There's one for Murdoch
No.
that sucks later, but it's not using MP, it's different.
Oh.
Alright, so that opens the door.
That closes the door.
That opens the other door.
It goes in the door hole.
Wow.
Are those shutters or stairs?
Shutters. So,
It's dark.
I'm gonna let you look at this room with the
I'm
knowledge
looking.
that those are shutters that let the light in. The achievement
Yeah.
is to press the center button while the 4 outer buttons have not been pressed. There's a very thin path here.
But DM, I have dark vision. Not in this magical darkness, bitch. Do you have devil's sight? I don't think so.
Okay. That's kind of what I mean, is that kind of shit. Alright.
Mhm.
Someone made a YouTube video of it. And I'm gonna pull it up. Down. Oh, lovely. The person who wrote a guide before linking to this or a different person than linked the video, but a person like wrote it down, does not know their right from their left. They were like, hug the right wall, and I'm like, it's the left wall. This is very much the left wall. There's encounters in here too, you.
Ooh.
This is why I save state.
Yep.
They're waiting a long time to make some of these moves, so.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm not sure if I made the right choice or not. Alright, we're here. It's the first part. Alright. Wow, a dancer's costume. For free.
Wow, for free?
For free. Anyway. In the back. Kabuff.
Kabuff.
Carver getting the big level ups. Oh, hell. Just do a very specific set of movements here. That's
Mm-hmm.
This is way too much work for this achievement. Also does not help that they're waiting like so long in between this, but this is fine. We are a minute 55 into 3 minutes and 47 seconds of this. I do very much like the way that they're doing this though. Like it's very good. Just like honestly, I don't know if you needed to wait this long. Is the biggest thing. double check I do this right. They're just like creeping forward right now. I'm just like, bro, come on, get. What am I looking for? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's. I'm just gonna save state right here because this is why I don't do hardcore mode. By the way, just a couple of these every so often. Oh my god, the encounters! I think the counters are honestly what makes this like the worst. This is definitely an achievement that I would look at and go, you were so busy thinking about if you could, you didn't think if you should.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I also had this on my laptop instead. Okay, I think we're free. There we go. We got the stupid one. Alright, well, we have to leave anyway, because we need our MP back. So we can do this the proper way when we come back. And now we know how to deal with those gargoyles. I'm gonna give you a like, buddy. I'll leave a comment on my main YouTube channel and be like, hey, this was really good. So I'm just gonna get like another random encounter and deposit 2,000 gold into the bank again.
Come here, encounter.
There we go. No, one more. I lied.
Give me your money.
Alright, so there's no other random stuff we gotta do in this one, so but like it's beat Murdaugh without using MP, which isn't like super hard. Could potentially be mildly annoying, but we'll have to use items, and we get a good healing item at that point. So
delicious sage's stone.
no, I wish it was that good. It's good. It's not that good.
Yes, the Rod of Salvation. Or is it the Staff of Salvation?
Staff of Salvation. It's basically that. It's a specific item to the character that it comes with, but it's mid heal in item form. That's like the one thing I've learned playing these games recently. But I don't think I really did this when I played them originally. Is the concept of giving spells to characters that don't have them is really good.
Yeah. Look, why do you think I have Eric with the Sage's Stone? Because one, he's really fast, and two, it gives him something to do if you know, single target isn't good.
Or hey,
as a backup healer.
Every emergency healing right now.
Right
Sage's Stone. It's really good.
Which I would have been using a lot of in that last boss fight, but that last boss fight was just, yeah, so what if you couldn't heal? Fuck you.
Da 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 da.
I was like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. That's fine.
Yeah, but I did tell you that boss fight is not great.
Yeah.
And it's just such a weird mentality to think about, because we looked it up. This is Dragon Quest XI. The beginning of Act 3, it has a very specific sequence of events. I won't spoil it, but there's a boss. Now, if you know the HP amounts, this boss is really easy. Because
if I knew how much HP he had, I probably just would have, went for it.
Because the intention is you just ignore everything and just focus the boss down, and he explodes. But he summons a bunch of ads that do a bunch of stuff, and you're like, well, I gotta take care of the ads because I don't know how much HP this guy has, and he has like 2,000.
Yep.
Because I looked it up when you were like almost done anyway, and I was like, what are you supposed to? And the guide's like, yeah, he has like 2,000 HP, just rush him. And I'm like, I don't know how you're supposed to, because I never did that either. Now
I managed to survive the boss fight, but like 3/4 of my party was dead.
It's not a great boss fight. But keep in mind, I have played Dragon Quest XI 5 times. I've never done that because I thought I just never counted as HP.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here like, I could have done this the whole time and just made that easy. So I know what I'm doing on my next playthrough. Hero Greatsword, Unbridled Blade, bada bing, bada boom. This guy's gonna freaking explode. We are both getting our revenge whenever I play Dragon Quest XI next. Mark my words.
Yeah, so safe to say, immediately after that boss fight, I didn't want to play anymore for a little bit.
No, I don't blame you. I didn't say a word when you're like, I think I'm done for now. I'm like, that sounds great.
That was also after me playing for like, man, what was it, like 6 hours or something?
It was also after we dealt with your microphone issues.
That's also true.
So like you had had a day already. And you play for a bunch of time, you beat the final boss, you do the credits, do all the story up to that point,
agonize whether to reset your skill points.
Yeah. For the one singular boss fight that I could have used those relocated skill points for.
And then all of that, and you're just culminates in this terrible boss fight, and you're just like, you know what? I think I'm done for tonight. Also, Moxo, I didn't know you watched Blue.
Well, now you do.
I saw the emote earlier, and I forgot to mention.
Yeah. But still, now you do.
Yeah, we actually we played Goblin Cleanup, and it's really fun. It's a little wonky with some controller stuff on the menus. And the hitbox on the mimic accidentally eating you instead of the meat you're holding out is a little bit finicky still. But it's a good game. I think the developer of Goblin Cleanup has a really solid conceptual idea, and everything like is pretty good. It's really just like some small things here and there. I'm just like, maybe like tweak it like this, maybe do it like this, blah blah blah. Add a map, please. We did a level yesterday, and I had literally no idea where I was. Oops, all dazzled.
Oops.
Alright, fine, I'll use magic. Never mind, I won't. Heck you. And yes, I am spamming attack to save MP. I know what I'm doing. Our characters deal enough damage that it's not like too big a deal to do this. Not to mention our spells aren't great, so... Alright, here we go. Oh, hold on. Sap. Take out the damselfly. Mid-heal you. They're in a group, so it's just gonna hit one of them, and we'll just go for that one. Ow! Mid-heal, Carver. Snooze those guys. I should have done that the first turn. The fact that I can't target which Argoil to sap.
Yeah.
Come on! Is this considered outside? Or am I screwed? Nope. We're L screwed.
Damn.
And we're not losing too much. Alright, well, as much as I want the extra defense,
Run, Carver, run.
Speaking of running.
Nosebug.
No, laptop is running out of juice.
Oh.
Laptop batteries suck. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try and not lose money. There they are. Like, where the heck are our medicinal herbs at? Or what I'm gonna do, sort bag by type. There we go. Yeah, Queen, you got Zing? You got Zing anywhere? Probably isn't do anything here, but yep.
Yerp.
Oh, that's right. This is stupid. I forgot these games do this. I don't need your dialogue every time. What do you
Well.
mean?
Oh, well.
So on a better note, but not really, my PS5 is fixed.
Woo.
It's gonna cost $150.
Ooh.
So that's fun.
Well, it could be worse.
It very much could be worse, but that doesn't make me...
Like buying a whole new PS5.
I would be so upset. Alright, let me withdraw my savings. Like, this is just rough early game when you don't have anybody that has Zing.
Yeah.
Oh good, the .org wiki person finally had enough of their temper tantrum. Put the wiki back up.
Well.
Alright, lovely. Outside of... Oh, I have one more person. Outside of vocations, Millie does not learn Zing.
Well.
It's just that. Let's see. Hero spells. Alright, well. Hero does not learn Zing either.
Oh, well.
Are you guys at full? No, of course not. Yeah. I figured the person who learns it naturally we don't have yet.
Sedgeba.
There's no item to, like, just evac us out, otherwise I'd buy one. It's gonna double check. You don't have one, do you? Nope. I had a bad feeling about that encounter.
Yeah.
I went against my gut. Well, at least I can rest easy knowing that the achievement, going for the achievement is not what got us killed. Because we ran into that bad encounter that wiped our MP out before doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now our de facto healer has the agility ring, so she should be in a much better position. I was like, yeah, maybe Carver would be better with it not going, last, but I think Carver's in an okay position to go last if he's alive.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that might be like the first wipe we've had outside of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on the retrospective. Because I don't think we might have died trying to do some achievements and I save state reloaded, but like anything where I was just playing the game normally, I don't think we really ever wiped.
No.
Outside of 1 and 2. I know we wiped in 2. I think we might have wiped like, yeah, we wiped in Dragon Quest 1 on the Skelegon fight. Screw that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we wiped in 9 trying to do an achievement, but that was like the only time we wiped was doing the solo achievement. It was like, oh, you just have an absurdly high crit rate. I have to have this ability.
Yep.
So I don't count that. I don't remember if there was anything else. We wiped in 3 to the Dying Fires. Which I personally don't count, because that fight sucks.
Yeah.
Like, everybody I've talked to who has played 3 is like, that fight is atrociously bad. Get out of here. Get crit. It's my new saying, talk shit, get crit. Because honestly, what I want to do is by the time, let's see, sap, attack, you, there. By the time we finish Sunday, I want to have the vocation system unlocked so I can grind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the vocation system in this is similar to 7. The PS1. Again, I don't know how 3DS works. It
Yeah.
takes a specific number of battles to level up the vocation, and each area has a level cap. So, like, the sooner we can get on that, the sooner that we will be like, I'm just like, we're just A-okay in boss fights. Everyone has full heal. Who cares? Yeah, have you ever wondered why Carver has MP despite not knowing anything? It's because he can just have everything. Yes, my final build in this game was everybody had oomph and kabuff. So I just had two frontline fighters that could oomph themselves while everyone else built up support. But it's really nice, like, going, like, alright, because multi-slash is a party-wide attack that hits everybody. Obviously, you have the bang line of spells. And it is just nice playing this game and going, everybody has an attack that can hit everything on the field if I need it. Alright, so let's do this correctly this time.
Whoa.
Like, there might have been a better path than the one we took, but I don't care. Oh yeah, there was a bit better than what we did, but meh. Who cares?
I'm gonna go bathroom quick.
Go for it. Make it quick. Ugh. There's apparently this. We never went in here, but let's go see what's in it. Let's go see what's down here. Oh, it's him. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Top off. And I will save state here. If we wipe, I will count this as a wipe. I just don't want to walk all the way back here. I think, is there any like last minute prep I want to do? can use the Seed of Magic real quick, just to have a little bit more. Yeah, I think this is it. Back to try and slay me again, how splendid. Normally I relish such diversions, but right now destiny calls. I have a world to rule, you see. Your destiny calls too, you know. It is your fate to serve me. Now bow before the mighty Murdar, or die. I think we can do that. You jerk.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh no. Don't use magic. Well, anyway. Owie.
Ugh.
Nah, it's like 30 HP. Can I dazzle you? Nope. Heal you. Baby heal. Sis.
Ooh.
Just defend. Heal. Sap. This battle really is one of the hardest of the game. It's not even close.
Mm.
I'm gonna buy these, so I'm not worried about using them here.
Definitely hard since you have to play with essentially vanilla characters.
Yup. I still wonder if this does anything.
The 5e fighter of Dragon Quest.
Pretty much. I don't think I can sap again, but we'll try. Yeah. Nah, you were just too fast. Never mind, get hacked.
You did it.
Strength up by 6. Oh, hey, she learned evac. Carver, can you learn that spell? This is not my destiny. Ah! You think I am defeated? You don't know the meaning of true defeat. I'll teach it to you when next we meet. When meek.
I'm meek.
Now, Isgon, the mirror! This is Ra's mirror in front of Murda. Brought me a gift, have you? What?
What?
Somnus. Apnea. Oh, Apnea, my beloved. I'll never sleep with you again. By the goddess, how in the world did I wind up in here? You were Murda, my dear. You played the role of the Dread Fiend in this world. But me? Murda? That's preposterous! Yet, I somehow know it to be the truth. But why? How? My mind, everything is just a blur right now. It's as if... Wake up! I'm still dreaming, apparently. It's as if I am still dreaming. Yes, that is it. I must be in the dream world, yes? That would explain everything. Am I right, Apnea? Your companions, I suppose they are denizens of the dream world? Now that I have a good look, that young fellow resembles our son, does he not? Uncanny! I feared for your safety, so I led a platoon of my own here to the Underkeep. Man, have you seen that middle room? Fuck that room. That sucked. What if it isn't my faithful Captain Rusty, flying to my aid as usual? That name again. How many times do I have to say it? My name is... What? Your Majesty. Indeed, I must apologize for all the trouble I have caused you. This is no time for idle chit-chat. There is much work to do. Escort myself and my queen back to the castle at once. Yes, right away, Your Majesty. I suppose Apnea and I both owe you all a great debt. You must visit us at our castle later. You'll be richly rewarded. Royally reflected. We should definitely be okay to get locations by the end of Sunday. However, as you've noticed, that wasn't actually Murda.
Yeah.
Murda is quite possibly, I think, the hardest fight in this game. And I don't say that lightly.
Yeah. I would imagine not.
I can't include the super boss in that, because Nocturnus is an asshole. But, like...
Well, yeah, but that's just super bosses in general.
That is super bosses in general. He's very doable. He's very doable. I remember because I did it. I don't remember if I beat him in the turn limit, but I did beat him. But... Man, it just... Not having access to the vocation system pre-Murda is really rough. And we have to beat him without using any MP. I might make a separate save slot depending on how hard that actually is.
Yeah.
And I might just try that on my own. Let me save that we did this real quick. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I do of the games and bosses that I remember, and yes, this is including, like, because I think the fights in the HD 2D versions aren't designed well, and that contributes to it. Right? So, like, it's hard for me to place them at the top. I do legitimately feel like if it's not the hardest fight in the series, it's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mainline only. I'm not gonna claim side games in this. I don't remember all of those.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty hard ones in the Monsters games. They certainly aren't here. Murdoch was King Somnus all along. Talk sense, will you? Are you serious? They aren't back yet. Perhaps they stopped at an inn or took a detour. One look into Ra's mirror transformed the young King Somnus into a mysterious woman named Apnea. Another look turned the dark tyrant Murdoch into a second, much older King Somnus. Where could they be? And what of Captain Blade, who they both referred to as Rusty? His numerous questions unanswered, the Chancellor endured a long, sleepless night. Well, I am officially on my last nerve. We have waited all night with no word whatsoever. I have no other option but to consider them all missing. I implore you, search for their party in my stead. We had best keep the situation secret from the rest of the castle for the time being. What's going on here, Didn't the king say he had a reward waiting for us back when we got to the castle? And then he heads for the hills when we come to collect. Do you think he's playing us for suckers? No. I like you, Isgon, but sometimes I just don't get you. You're too trusting. It could get you in real trouble someday. What if I had the secret knowledge of the future, aka having played this game before? Oh, Ashland's got it. Wait, that's it. I think I get what's going on. The king told us to come to his castle, right? Well, I don't think he was jerking us around. He was talking about his castle. You follow me, Isgon, right? I knew you would understand, so what are we waiting for? Let's go. Hey, remember the fact that the king and queen in the real world couldn't wake up?
Sure.
It'd be pretty crazy if, now that we fixed their problem, they might be awake. I'm very glad that they don't wait. They don't make you figure that out. Like, they make you figure it out,
Yeah.
but they lead you along. It's like, yeah, do you remember? Right?
Right, buh?
So, like... Though after playing this game a little bit, there's that one section where they want you to get the noble garb. And I do... Whenever they remake this game, and I really, really, really hope that they don't revamp the boss fights of 4 through 6. I doubt anyone from Squeenix is listening, but if you are, and can you just pass that message along? I hate the new boss fights in the HD 2D versions. Just keep them the same. We don't really need a revamp. It's fine. But anyway, whenever we get a remake of this game, I do think there should be a tutorial pop-up, like in the beginning, that just says, if you're ever stuck and don't know what to do, try talking to people in towns. Because this game absolutely expects you to do that. Because, like, there's no way you're gonna know. It's like, hey, if you look like the prince, if you dressed up in some fancy dress, you could probably sneak in. There's no way you'd know that.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought as much. We've been waiting for you to make another appearance. I hope you enjoy playing dress up in the dungeon. Thanks to your shameful shammery and flagrant flimflammery, Captain Rusty has... Shameful shammery and flagrant flim-flammery is pretty good.
Yep. Oh, we have a pretty nice bed in here.
Yeah. King Somnus wants to grill you later to get to the bottom of why you would impersonate his son. So then you're gonna sit there and think about what you've done. So you were faking all along. I knew there was something dodgy about you lot. What I want to know is how they managed to catch you. Don't tell me you just gave yourselves up. I mean, they kind of just let us go the first time.
Yep.
The real mystery is why they waited until now to arrest us. Being in jail is bad enough without a nosy neighbor. I'm terribly sorry. I should never have locked you up. Please find in your hearts to forgive me. I beg you. When I told King Somnus you were in custody, he screamed at me to bring you right away. Please follow me. Hurry. He's just about to burst into tears, just running his mouth. Just runs away, almost dragging you up the stairs.
Yep.
I apologize for my guard's incompetence. It was not my intention that you should be incarcerated here. It's fine. We did kind of fake being a prince to get in here.
Yep.
I've heard the tale of how you disguised yourself as my son, and yes, I see now that the resemblance is striking. Uncanny, in fact. In my dreams, too, there was one who looked like you, one who saved me. I have summoned you here to humbly ask you to enlighten me. I want to know the truth. In my dreams, I was Murdaugh. Then someone came before me standing side by side with my queen. Was this really you? Yes. It was you, I knew it. Yet now you stand before me in the flesh. I no longer know where my dreams end and where reality begins. I remember that fateful day like it was yesterday. I was aboard our fleetest vessel. The time of the final battle with Murdaugh was at hand. And then without warning, I was enveloped in illusions, engulfed in confusion. How I returned to my castle, I do not know. But when I awoke, no, it's too terrible to recall. I had somehow become Murdaugh. It was you who saved me from that nightmare. It is you to whom I owe everything. If it were not for your courage, I would still exist as Murdaugh. And as Murdaugh, I would still be inflicting untold pain and suffering on the residents of that dream world. I'm sorry, I'm still adjusting to this new reality. I must go outside to feel the cool breeze on my face. I have a request to make of you. Please come and see me outside. I shall never forget that night when my gravely injured husband was carried back to the castle. That night I had a terrifying dream. I saw the inhabitants of the dream world groaning under Murdaugh's oppression, just as in our world. But in my dream, I felt a most peculiar sensation when I gazed at Murdaugh. I didn't understand it, but now I believe I may have sensed the anguish of my husband, helpless and trapped in that evil form. I felt myself being sucked into that dream world deeper and deeper, so deep I could not escape. Why I became King Somnus in that world, I have not the faintest idea. The mystery still weighs on my mind. All I know is that with the mercy and grace of the goddess, I am myself once more. And of course, I am forever indebted to you, Isgon. Where's the... Oh, he's over there. Why'd you go all the way over there? It is Murdaugh alone who occupies my thoughts. Thanks to your courage, he has been banished from the dream world. But in this world, he is very much alive and well, and his power is growing. If we do not strike soon, this world will fall into his clutches. This is the thought that haunts me. Yet there is no cause for despair. We still have time. I do, however, have one request to make of you. I would like you to go in my stead and do battle with Murdaugh. Blessed as you are with the ability to travel between worlds, you may be able to withstand Murdaugh's illusions and trickery. Will you take on this mission? Yes. I sense that you would not let me down. I am afraid that we no longer have a ship capable of transporting our troops to the battlefield. Yet there is no cause for despair. Have you heard of the sacred village of Ghent? No. Devoted to serving the goddess, the people of Ghent possess a sacred ship known as the Providence. Go to Ghent and show the authorities this royal missive. They will be sure to give you free use of the Providence. The sacred village of Ghent lies to the mountains to the north of here. I have ordered the checkpoint that guards the path to the... Okay. I have ordered the checkpoint that guards the path to the northern mountains be opened. I wish you Godspeed. I was trying to read guards as the people and not the action. Alright, so... Since I feel like they just haven't explained it yet, I'm going to go out of my way to explain it. If they explain it later, who cares? So there's two worlds in this game. The real world and the dream world. Obviously, the dream world is, made of dreams. When you go to sleep, you have dreams. I find it interesting that in Captain Rusty's dream, he is named Blade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we never did find out what happened to the, what happened to the Chancellor? Hold on. We never did. Well, the fact that he's not here says a little bit. Are you somewhere else? Wouldn't you like to meet your dream self one day? That'd be pretty crazy. Well, I don't see the Chancellor anywhere. I wonder if he fled town or something. Has anyone ever told you look a lot like the prince? But surely you couldn't be the one. Yeah, well, they're being awfully coy about what happened to Captain Rusty here.
Yep.
That grasping Chancellor Keating has left the castle in disgrace. And that fine, upstanding Captain Rusty will have his unfairly tarnished reputation restored. Where did he go? I wonder. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. All right, let's see where this village is. Well, that looks like it. Let's get there and save. To the right. Blah.
Bleh.
All right, so I'm gonna end like slightly early because we don't really have anything we can do in 5 minutes. I still need to figure out how to do the gamba and get some stuff out of that, but I'll figure that out over the weekend if I have time. I don't know if I will, because I've got my finals next week, so I've got to take today and study for them as well. Sunday at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. I have to figure out which one. We'll be back. Tuesday is no stream. Wednesday, 10 a.m. will probably be a stream unless something comes up. In which case, if you don't see me live by like 10:30, then you know there's no stream.
Yep.
Next week's really weird. If there's no stream Thursday, there's a stream Friday. If there's a stream Wednesday, there is no stream Friday. But Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday is one of the two. It's really odd. I know. Bear with me. It's all new. It's all weird. I don't know how any of this works. But for now, take care. Have a great day. I'm going to try and grind a little bit, maybe. But I doubt I will. But we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.